Hey guys, it's Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, and today's video is titled The Voice over IP Service Provider with Over 200 Plug and Play App Integrations. So, you guys have probably heard me mention it here and there in some of my other videos that RingCentral is without question the trophy holder for having literally the most plug and play app integrations available with things such as your CRM, your email, and much, much more. So today I decided to actually have the experts with RingCentral on the video today to actually talk to you guys about their plug and play applications and show off a little bit of it, but also talk about their open API, which also allows up to 3,000 or more integrations with things like custom CRMs and much, much more. So today I've actually got with me James Kukulis with RingCentral to actually show you guys how some of this works. And we're going to go into some Q&A for those of you who are thinking, I'm interested in a new voice over IP service, but I've got, this email, the CRM or other applications. Can I integrate with it? And if so, what does that look like? We're going to talk about some of that today in the general sense. So James, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Really quickly and briefly, can you tell the viewers, what it is that you do at RingCentral, and also just talk a little bit about who RingCentral is and what RingCentral does?
Sure. Well, Prince, thank you very much for having me here today. Yep. My name is James Kukulis. I am a solutions engineer at RingCentral. I assist the partners with anything RingCentral when it comes to technical needs. So I work with them on training on the product as I work with also doing demos and stuff and getting them comfortable with everything RingCentral. RingCentral is the market leader in what we call our MVP, our messaging, video, and phone services. And again, we have it all built into one platform where we all work as one. And today we're going to talk about our integrations and how they integrate with our application.
Awesome. Awesome. So I see that right now on the screen, you've actually got you guys' app gallery on the page. Can you talk a little bit in the general sense about what this page is, and can you speak a little bit on these kind of ready to go plug and play apps and kind of how they work and how a customer can benefit from them?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our app page. You can see this at ringcentral.com/apps. These are all the programs and applications that we integrate with natively. So what that means to you, the customer, is if you're running, say, a Salesforce or a Zendesk or a Microsoft Dynamics or any other software, you could be analytics, you could be calendaring, you could be CRMs, developer tools, financial services, healthcare information, any software that you run that's cloud-based or even some premise-based, we can actually integrate with. So this way you can get such things like screen pop and click to dial and call activity history that really make your life easier and improve productivity. So we're very excited about this page. And again, as you stated, we have over 200 just out of the box integrations here that you can pick and choose from.
Awesome. 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 Now, I understand that these are basically the out of the box plug and play ones, but oftentimes I do get some calls from some customers that say, hey, I was on, this VOIP provider's page, and they don't necessarily have a ready to go plug and play app that works with my CRM or works with my chosen mail client or my chosen email client. I understand that at RingCentral, you guys have some other thing called the Open API, which actually allows the customizable ability to connect with approximately 3,000 or more other custom CRMs or emails or whatever other software it might be out there. Can you speak a little bit about what the Open API is and kind of how that works and how a customer can benefit from that?
Yes, absolutely. So the beautiful thing about the RingCentral solution, we have no reliance on any other third-party equipment out there. All our telephony application servers that are in our data center, we've built from the ground up from day one. So we were truly born in the cloud. And then the way the technology has progressed, what we've done is we're able to keep our API, and the API is basically the programming guts of the solution. So we're able to actually connect our solution and make those APIs publicly available to any other developer that wants to integrate any other application to their solution to make their call flow and their call reporting and stuff easier, or, whatever task they're trying to do with their phone system. So again, the API, we give that out publicly, as well as some software development kits, which you can get your hands on if you're a developer. If not, we do have professional services team that can also assist in helping you integrate whatever applications you may have running at your location.
Awesome, awesome. So obviously, with such a wide variety of, just looking here on your screen, and I can see on the side where you've got the categories of different types of, productivity software in different industries like healthcare, finance, and retail. Obviously, we can't go through every single, plug and play app. Could you give me maybe like somewhere between maybe 5 to 10, just really quick? We don't really have to go into what they all do, but just so the viewers can see, what would you say is the most popular, like 5 to 7 plug and play apps? I mean, I see that you've got Salesforce there, and anybody who's watching this that has Salesforce, we all know that's a really popular one. But could you show the viewers some other really popular ones that people most commonly typically use across
Yeah,
industries?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So some of the more popular ones would be like the Outlook, the 365, the Google integrations that we have. Those are everyday tools that you use. You're always in Outlook. You're always in 365. A lot of people use Gmail or G Suite. We have native integrations with these where you can click to dial when a call comes up, the information, pops up along with the incoming call and such like that. It also gives you the ability to look at the activity history with, all those, and schedule meetings from your calendars and stuff like that. When you look at more like CRMs and other custom applications, like you take a Salesforce, a Zendesk, a Zoho, Sugar CRM, Dynamics, any of the integrations that we have with CRMs. What's nice about this, again, it gives you the ability to do click to dial within the program itself. So, for example, you could be doing a campaign, or you could be calling back contacts or leads. It gives you the ability to click to dial, click to text, again, because you can take advantage of all the solutions that we have in there. If you're doing call recordings, you can link call recording links to them. So within a Salesforce lead, you can, get access to the call recording and hear it. And then the other nice thing about it is it lets you report within those abilities. So you can see your activity history. And then if a manager wants to run a campaign and see how they're doing, with the callbacks and such like that, and the leads or contacts that they need to call, they could do that right from the application. And then we also have custom applications that you can build as well. For example, we had a medical practice. What they've done is they have in their medical system, they have the ability to text client, or patients, I should say, and say, hey, you have appointment on Friday at noon. Are you going to be available? Yes or no? And that person can say, yes, I'm going to make it. Or if they say, no, I'd like to reschedule for Monday, it's going to go back to our messaging collaboration tool and actually give them the ability, regardless of what location that that patient is going to. There may be multiple doctor offices. It actually messages the correct, scheduler at the different locations for that one person, and they can reschedule meetings from there. And then also we have the ability, like with some of the activities, to give alerts to people. So for example, if somebody was to dial 911, we have the ability to notify people that, hey, somebody on the third floor of a building dialed 911, and
Wow.
send an alert out to stuff like that. So all different things, anything you can think of, or any possible application that's out there, we can integrate with it.
Wow, wow. Yeah, I want to give a quick shameless plug for you guys for an account that we actually helped seal the deal on. We assisted with, I think it was actually last week. I had a client that had contacted me, and he didn't really know anything about RingCentral at the time. He had just contacted me through the website and said, I need voice over IP. This is my scenario. And when I got him on the phone, he said, I don't really know what carrier is the best for me. He said, but I have this CRM called Pipedrive that I use. And I would really, really love if I could connect that with whatever carrier we look at and get things like screen pop and stuff like that. I did my due diligence like I do for all of my customers. I talked to some of you guys, other competitors. Nobody could do Pipedrive. I picked up the phone and contacted you guys at RingCentral. Turns out, I think you just passed it up top, by the way. I just saw Pipedrive up there, the module.
Okay.
Uh, Go up a little further. There it is on the right in the middle. Nobody supported Pipedrive, and lo and behold, I got a call back from somebody at RingCentral saying, "Hey, we have a plug and play app for that. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to the customer as long as they have the service." And it was so funny when I got the guy the quote for RingCentral, and he saw that it had the pipe drive in it. He signed the thing like the next day, like the contract. So just that's part of the reason I wanted to do this video, because you know voiceover to some extent, while I understand that you guys are a leader in the market, voiceover a phone call is a phone call is a phone call when it comes to voiceover IP. But the ability to have these extra features like what you're showing in this and integrate with people's software, it is a huge value add for some people, and it's also a big time saver if it can integrate with their stuff. So
Yeah. Yep. And the other thing I'll add too, if you do visit this page, ringcentral.com/apps, and you do not see the app that you're looking to integrate with, still give us a call, because again, we have over 3,000 custom integrations that are out there. So there may be something there. It's just not publicly published.
yeah. And what he's talking about, you guys, for those of you who are watching, that's what we were talking about in regards to the Open API. Their Open API has the ability, with the help of their developers and potentially yours, if you've got something like that, to be able to custom integrate with almost anything out there. This is a very unique feature that I can honestly tell you, as somebody who works with many carriers, most of the other carriers do not have this functionality. They're kind of a what you see in there, hey, these are the apps or CRMs or emails that we integrate with, is what you get. Anything outside of that, it's typically not possible with other carriers that are not RingCentral. So anyways, James, that's all the questions that I've got to you for today. So first of all, I really want to thank you for being here and taking the time out to do this video with me for our YouTube viewers. So thank you so much for that.
Yep. And thank you for having me.
So for those of you who are watching this and you're thinking, you know what, I like what I see, you'd maybe like to find out if your application is supported by way of the 200 plus plug and play apps, or is able to be supported under the approximate 3,000 plus capabilities with the Open API, or you're just interested in RingCentral in general. You're interested in their MVP, their messaging, their video, their phone services, or you want to see a demo of the platform from the powers that be, or you'd like for me to help you with finding out what package with special pricing works for your business, give me a call. My service is free. I work with the guys at RingCentral every day to work with folks that are interested in their service. So again, Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, your go-to guy for the best deals on business phone and internet service in the United States. I'll talk to you guys again in the next video.